everybody. Here we go again. We are on day 11, I think. And today we're going to focus on memory and the subconscious and how we can use Reiki to connect to those two things. So I've just finished my class. I've just touched base with family and made sure everyone's safe and focused on anything but me. So that I've got half an hour to spend with you guys and spend with Reiki and just kind of debrief and focus my brain on stabilizing what I've learned today, memorizing it, and getting it stuck there in the subconscious, which is where we want it because we've learned it. So that's what I'm going to focus on today. And in the event, the Facebook event, I posted 2 symbols, which are great for connecting to memory and the subconscious. And those are one level 2 symbol and one level 3 symbol. So the level 2 symbol is Seiheki, the mental emotional symbol. And the level 3 symbol is Halu. And that one is used to connect to the subconscious. And when we are building memories, we are taking from short-term memory and we're wanting to connect it into the long-term memory. And the process that happens through is through the subconscious, dragging those memories into the long-term memory via the subconscious bridge, from the conscious to the subconscious. So you could also use your distance symbol for that as well. So when we do meditation today, I'm going to use those 3 symbols plus the power symbol, of course. And because I'm a master, I'll use the master symbol. In fact, because I'm a master, I don't have to use the power symbol. I can just use the master symbol. But I'll use those symbols above my head, crown chakra, subconscious, and third eye, subconscious conscious, to bring those memories down and solidify them. So that's what we're going to work on today. But before we do that, we're going to ground and center. And let's pull some cards. I forgot to pull them beforehand, so we'll see what comes up as to where we should be focusing our energy. I don't shuffle my cards properly because my thumbs are too arthritic and it just doesn't work for me. So I just sort of play with them until the card that I'm supposed to pull catches my attention. This one. New technique. A new healing method will be presented to you in a book you've recently read or are about to read, or from a friend, or from some other experience. Use it. Interesting. Okay, so be aware, something new that's going to come into your life, and use that technique to help. Not helpful for today's session, but that's okay. Probably because what we're going to do, it's already a technique. We don't need to do anything more than that. So let's ground and center. Then we'll do another version of the principles, and then we'll send some energy to our higher beings, and then we'll focus on our own brains. So, ground and center. Straight spine, flat feet, chin level, core engaged, shoulders relaxed, not having to hold your shoulders up. Just let your body relax. I guess I should turn this slightly so you can actually see me. It's a little bit better. And then if I go this way a little bit, like you can see me even better, so you can watch me meditate. Ground and center. Feet flat on the floor. Spine straight. Allow yourself to shift and adjust while you're meditating to a point. Remember, our conscious mind is telling us Hey, I'm here. I'm in charge. Don't forget about me. Did you notice that pain in your foot? Did you notice that pain in your neck? Hey, do you feel like you need to shift? Maybe you need to adjust your bra. Eventually, you just need to be able to say, hey, conscious mind, it's all good. We're going to be okay. You can relax. We want to connect with subconscious brain. But the conscious brain always wants to be in charge. So at some point, you have to say, okay, it's time to be quiet now. So let's take a couple of breaths. Don't forget to belly breathe, hollow breath. Allow your body to relax with your breath. Feel your energy sinking into the earth and earthing that energy, connecting to Mother Earth. So since we're working on some exercises that are focusing on the golden Reiki energy, let's do the blue and gold energy in this visualization. Okay. So blue earth energy comes in through our kidneys. Cobalt blue earth energy in through our kidneys, into our hara. And relax, but hold that earth energy in the hara for a little bit. Now, you say to me, what's the difference between the hara and the dantian? Actually, when we're saying we want to find the hara is the abdominal cavity, like that space. But the dantian is a very specific point within the hara, if that makes sense to you. So we are looking for both. First, to understand the hara, that larger space, and then to understand the dantian, which is a very specific energy point. Okay. So if you think you've kind of discovered that energetic space in your belly, then move in and try to be more focused with where the energy goes. So still breathing in that blue, cobalt blue earth energy. Exhaling, holding it there. Now send your roots down into the earth that you use to bring the nurturing up and to release the stuff that doesn't serve you anymore down. Send that connection down into the earth, solidly connected to the core of the earth, right down in there. Now bring in the golden energy, the golden Reiki energy that's coming in from above, down through the crown chakra, down to the hara, and eventually to the dantian. Take a couple of breaths and just feel the energy coming in and holding it. Soothing energy. Okay, now you want to allow that golden energy to expand out along with the blue energy into your auric field, and then to create a golden blue shield all around you that protects you. So continuous flow of gold and blue energy that then expands out into your field and creates this protective shield. So we'll take 3 breaths this way. Now take a moment, have a look at your shield, make sure it's strong, protected, no cracks, no fissures, no thick spots, no thin spots. Fully encased and protected. All right, now let's bring our hands together in Gasho. Remembering when we're bringing our hands together, we're telling our mind and our soul, here we are, it's time to be centered in the heart, focused in the moment, grounded to the earth, connected to Reiki, and protected all around. The ethical principles of Reiki. Just for today, do not worry. Just for today, do not anger. Honor your parents, teachers, and elders. Earn your living honestly. Show gratitude to everything. That one was appropriate since I'm in school today. To honor our elders and our teachers. Okay, now we're going to spend some time meditating with our guides, sending positive energy to them. If there's a specific guide that you want to work with, maybe a spirit guide specifically now, since we're working on memory and our own connection to our subconscious. So a guardian angel is a really good one to work with. So what you want to do, just be comfortable. It doesn't really matter how you're meditating now. Just be comfortable. And call to mind your spirit guide, the one that you want to be working with. And then if you have the distance symbol, use the distance symbol to build a bridge between your heart and theirs, your mind and theirs. And set the intention that we're strengthening our memories, strengthening our learning capacity, strengthening our capacity to remember important facts and figures and some things that might be a little bit boring. And then if you have the symbols, go ahead and send to them as well the Seiheki and the Halu, as well as maybe the power symbol or the master symbol, just saying to them, I want to share these energies with you. Right now, the energy is just for you, and I hope that you will then reciprocate back and help me. So let's do 2 minutes of sharing this energy with our guides. And one of the ways that you can imagine the symbols' energy working with you is kind of imagine the symbols floating around you and shining light on you or on your guide or on the both of you together. Got only about 30 seconds left. Okay, let's turn the focus to ourselves now. You can always go back to sending more Reiki to your guides if you feel that's appropriate. But in the interest of time, we'll focus on ourselves now. So there are a few hand positions that are particularly important for memory and brain work. First, turning off the eyes, turning the focus inside. So over the eyes and the third eye. Second, the temples and crown chakra. Third, the back of the head, because the back brain holds a lot of memories and emotions. And then you might also do the frontal lobe, because the frontal lobe is, of course, what's learning all of this new intellectual stuff. So take some time, use any of those symbols or those hand positions you like on treatment for yourself. And then don't forget you want those symbols floating around you. So Halu, Seiheki, Chokure, the master symbol, the distance symbol as well, to help build that bridge between the conscious and the subconscious mind. So let's do 2 minutes imagining those symbols floating around and shining light on our brains and putting our hands on our heads where we feel they're most needed. So for me, I'm going to do my frontal lobe because I did a lot of learning today. And when you're breathing in, you're breathing all of that energy in. And when you're breathing out, you're just letting the energy do its work, not telling it what to do or how to do it, because we don't know how our brain is building memories inside there. We just know it does it, but we don't actually know the function of how that works. So we're not telling Reiki what to do. We're just asking it to support the natural. Two minutes goes fast when you're flowing Reiki. So continue on with that. Remember, if you don't have the symbols, it doesn't matter. It's the intention behind the symbols that matter. So flow Reiki with the intentions that we talked about today in this workshop, and just spend an extra 5-10 minutes with the Reiki energy and let me know how it works for you. And I will let you know how it works too, because I tell you what, today's class was a little dry. So we'll see what I remember tomorrow. All right, everyone, have a great night. I will see you tomorrow evening.